With intelligent systems putting the final touches on Fire Emblem Three Houses, could we see Paper Mario be the next game they release? It typically takes them about 4 years to complete a Paper Mario game, and Color Splash came out in 2016, so they could easily announce it at any Nintendo Direct now and release it next year. So 2020 could be the year we see Paper Mario again, and hopefully something that returns more to its original form, to the core RPG mechanics that we love. Paper Mario has always served as that RPG meets Mario game with quick, witty dialogue and a fantastic storytelling experience. However, the more recent entries left a little more to be desired and altered too many of the aspects that made up the game's original heart and soul. I didn't play Sticker Star or Color Splash because they changed so many of these aspects from the previous games, and even Super Paper Mario on Wii had its issues, but Sticker Star and Color Splash, the reviews weren't so great, and I just kinda decided to skip them. However, a charming Paper Mario style indie game, Bug Fables, is coming to Nintendo Switch, and from what I've gathered, it is more akin to the older beloved Paper Mario games like Paper Mario 64 and The Thousand Year Door. Bug Fables was announced a little bit before E3, and everyone wrote articles claiming how it was the Paper Mario game we've wanted for a long time, but none of those outlets ever went into detail about exactly how the game measured up. And so I went hands-on with the demo to find that information out myself, and I will share it with you here. So let's dive into Bug Fables and the world of Bugaria. The story is probably the biggest thing that is lacking relative to Paper Mario, but it's hard to know from just a short demo. The story is fine in and of itself, but definitely not as complex or as long as a full Paper Mario game. But even so, Paper Mario stories never were super involved anyway, so it's not really a big deal. It's hard to say for sure because the demo was not actually even a segment of the game, but it was actually rather a reimagining of the full game, so you actually get a complete storyline in the demo that just represents the full game. So again, it's kind of hard to tell where the story is going to go. So either way, the story may be short, but you'll get that quick and witty dialogue that you love from Paper Mario. The writing has always been a huge part of my enjoyment in Paper Mario, and in this demo, I definitely spent a good part of it laughing, being surprised, and just listening to the story unfold and feeling all sorts of emotions just like a Paper Mario game would make you feel. The characters even have their own sounds when they talk, akin to like Banjo-Kazooie and Ukulele, but more like beeps, which for some reason feels more bug-like to me, and I actually really like the way they sound. I am a little disappointed in the character names, as I really enjoyed the creative names in Paper Mario like Goombella, Miss Mouse, Admiral Bobbery, all those guys, but in this game the main Beetle and Bee characters don't really have a name, as their names are just that, Beetle and Bee. And even a third character you acquire later in the demo, he is a moth, and believe it or not, his name is Moth. I will say though, I really do like all the character designs. I think they look really good, they pop, and I really enjoy them just as characters. I just really wish their names would have been a little bit more creative. No cards, no stickers here. The combat is just like the good old Paper Mario games. Action commands return to make attacks more effective, block enemies, and even counter if you get the timing just right. You'll have your basic attacks, power attacks called skills that consume SP, strategies to change party order and glean info on the enemy, a level up system, and items to use in and out of battle. So very much like the Thousand Year Door, although one thing I can't figure out was how to replenish my SP, which is the same as FP or flower points in Paper Mario, and these are used for your skills or stronger attacks. And the only thing I could figure out to use to replenish that SP were items. And in the Thousand Year Door, you actually had that star power system to replenish your special moves. So I don't know, this could be something introduced in the full game, or maybe I just didn't figure it out in the demo, but that was one thing I did definitely notice. Badges are also here too, and one even lets you put the game in an extra hard mode. It seems to raise HP of enemies slightly, maybe around 10%, and it also doubles their attack power. I struggled to defeat the demo's boss in hard mode, but there are also lots of other badges of varying effects, much like the Thousand Year Door badge system. There even appears to be a full cooking system that I was able to get a taste of in one of the many side quests in the demo, and the quests aren't just fetch quests, they're actually a lot of fun. One of the quests actually had me performing in a play in the theater in the main town. I'm someone who loves video game music, and it's always something I look out for in a game because it really affects my overall enjoyment. There aren't many tracks in this demo, but I gotta say I was really dancing in my seat when I listened to the boss theme as I got whooped by that spider, and I definitely found myself humming along to the main melody as well. I'm pretty confident the soundtrack will be enough for me to enjoy my experience. I still want a Paper Mario game, but Bug Fables is definitely worthy to fill that need for now, at least until Nintendo says something. Bug Fables will probably be a shorter experience, but still worth it, especially at $20. The game is coming to all platforms this year, and there's a demo available to play on PC right now. Definitely give it a try. I completely 100%ed it in about 2 hours, and I had a lot of fun. The game should be coming very soon as the backers went into full beta testing on July 5th, and there's actually a tentative date right now on Steam that says September, so you can actually pre-order it on Steam right now if you'd like as well. But like I said, there's a demo, you should try it out and see if you like it. I honestly kind of wish Nintendo would take Paper Mario back to what started the series with Super Mario RPG and made a proper sequel that fully embraced the RPG elements, but in that Paper Mario style. But who knows if they'll do that. I believe it's possible we see something in 2020, so let's be optimistic for that, and in the meantime, let's get excited for the charming adventure that is Bug Fables.